Well, hello everyone. My name is Ryan Silverman. I will be your commentator for today. We are at MQC D2 Championships. The weather is a brisk 45 and there's a 60% chance of rain, but I'm hoping for everyone's sake that it won't rain. Our first game of the day is Seed 4 Vassar versus Seed 1 Brown. I don't think this game is USQ official because I don't think Vassar's playing as a USQ team, but it will still be a great game. Initial predictions right off the bat is that Brown will win. I mean, we've seen them do a lot of great things this season. They beat BU at regionals. They secured a D2 bid. Meanwhile, this Vassar team, they're a smaller team, and they have some help from Brandeis. So you have some players that don't play together very often. So, yeah, definitely in Brown's favor, but this still should be a fun game. Currently, the teams are entering their huddles. You might be able to hear Brown doing their chant to start off the game. And, yeah, we'll start soon.
Take them off because they have to be showing a number in order to actually,
One of the three of you has to die.
I wish
All right, and head ref is calling for starters to the line. I know all of the Brown players' names. I know very few of the Vassar team's names, and I apologize for that. I don't have a roster sheet, so I'm just going to do my best with them.
19:30, 10 seconds. Yes, good. Make sure we keep track of a minute for anyone I send into the box. Yep. Could you bring this to
all right. Looks like Vassar beaters are going to start with dodgeballs, and Brown is going to start with quad ball.
But yeah,
it looks like we have Guido and...
Can we just move 2 feet back? Thank you.
Sorry, we have been informed by the head ref that we need to push our cameras back. So it looks like starters are... I saw Guido on the back of one jersey. I don't know who is the other beater for Vassar.
stoppage.
Starters for Brown looks like we have Richardson at keeper, Paduri, Flathers. I think they need one more chaser for Brown. Oh, it looks like Chang's starting at chaser as well. And then beaters are going to be Park and also a different Chang. Fun to see the Chang sisters play together.
Brown, are you ready?
Yep, and there we go. We're about to start.
Are you ready?
When you hear brooms up.
Having fun at the time.
Use blue.
Oh, we're real by Tommy.
ARs, ready? Full rep. Full rep. Full rep. Thank you. Loud on the sideline. All out. Thank you.
Scoring time.
Down. Next words out of my mouth will be ready, followed by brooms up. You may begin on the B and brooms up. Ready.
Oh my God.
All
right, and we're off to the races. Looks like Park is looking to steal that dodgeball and is successful. Richardson is going to go through Vassar. Richardson is blocked by player number 0 on Vassar, though. Richardson scored past it to Chang. Chang being looked at by Guido. Paduri looking for the shot. It gets blocked by... Oh, it does not get blocked by Zhao. That is going to be a goal for Brown. The score is now 10-0. Zhao is going to bring up the ball for Vassar. Zhao's going to pass it to Chaser 8. Number 8 moving up the near side of the field. Number 8 being looked at by Richardson. Number 8 is going to pass it to Zhao. Zhao up top is going to pass it to a Vassar Chaser on the far side, number 0. Number 0 looking to get around Chang. Gets beat out by Park. But Zhao's going to pick that up. Zhao looking to drive, goes for the shot, but Paduri's going to block. Flathers is going to pick that up, and Flathers now has a fast break opportunity for Brown. Flathers runs, is going to pass it off to Richardson. Richardson's going to dunk it over number 8. That's going to be another goal for Brown. The score is now 20-0. Vassar roster in here, that would make my day. Zhao starting with the dodgeball.
You see how disciplined Brown is? Notice the one thing that they do.
Score pass it to chaser number 0. Back to Zhao.
Doesn't matter if the other team is
Zhao. Score pass it to chaser 8. Chaser 8's immediately going to get beat out. Richardson's going to pick that up. Richardson now has another fast break opportunity for Brown. Richardson is going to put that in. The score is now 30-0. Would you mind looking to see if there's a Vassar roster in here, even if it's an old one? Thank you. Obviously, your timekeeping responsibilities matter more, but...
Yep, 30-0. Oh, yeah.
That's the 10.
Alex and Lito, remember, focus quad ball.
Right, I have to do both because you were... Thank you, sorry about that.
All right, Zhao's bringing up the ball for this Vassar team.
Not 30 or 30, not 300.
Score pass it to number 0. Number 0 up top. Passes it back to Zhao. This Vassar team needs to spread out their offense. They're all up top. Zhao taking it up the far side, passes it to number 8. Number 8 being pressured by Chang. Number 8 is able to get hands on it. Still pressured by Chang, though. Chang is able to knock the ball out and safely... Oh, Chang gets the ball knocked out. Chang's going to jump on that, though. That is going to be Brown's ball.
We're not even at 5 minutes.
Richardson looks for a fast break, passes it to Padori. Padori needs to get around Zhao, passes it to Flathers. Flathers is going to dunk in another one for the Brown team. The score is now 40-0.
I needed...
Zhao taking the ball up for Vassar once again. It looks like we have Dian subbing in for Beater for the Vassar team.
Obviously, 86 there, Peter. It's just...
Gore pass it to chaser number 8. Sorry, that was way. Gore pass it to number 0. Thank you. Honestly, it should be somewhat accurate. Richardson looking at another fast break opportunity. Passes it to Flathers. Flathers gets an easy one on the small hoop. This Brown team has been very good at drawing Vassar beaters on offense. Drawing Vassar beaters on Brown's defense, and then on offense they have no dodgeball situations. The score is now 50-0, as you can see on our beautiful interlay. Wei has the ball up top. Wei is going to pass it to number 0. Number 0 is going to get beat out. Richardson is going to make a long pass to Flathers. Flathers needs to get past Wei. Is able to. Gets beat before, though. Great stop by Vassar there. Wei is going to safely have the ball for Vassar. Logan for Vassar is going to get the ball on the near side. I do have a roster sheet, so I know some names now. Logan's going to pass it to Weinstein. Weinstein pressured by Asua. Logan has it again. Back to Weinstein. Weinstein still pressured by Asua here. Is going to go for a shot, but Flathers is going to pick that up for Brown. Pressured by beater number 21 from Vassar. Flathers pressured by Weinstein, but is able to get around. Asua is going to set a pick for Flathers. Flathers is going to make a long pass to Padori, but Padori is going to get beat out by that beater 21. Gory. Great beat there by Gory to stop for Vassar to stop that goal. Wei is going to bring up the ball for Vassar. Wei is going to pass it to Raskin on the near side. Raskin needs to get past Asua, though. Raskin is going to pass it to Weinstein. Asua is now looking at Weinstein. Weinstein tries to get around Asua, but Asua has a major tackle. Raskin's going to get beat, but Wei's going to pick that up. Wei still with the ball for Vassar. Wei goes for the shot, but that's going to go over the hoops. That is going to be a turnover to Brown. Flathers is going to take that ball. And it looks like we have some new beaters subbing in. That is going to be Hattori, Lindsay, and Naval. Or is it Kanaval? I don't know. I'm going to guess it's Naval. Looks like we had some new chasers in too. That's going to be Anitha with the ball now for Brown. Anitha bringing up the quad ball slowly, accompanied by beater Naval. Anitha's going to pass it to Asua. Asua to Shaw. Shaw looking to run around, Looks like Shaw wants to take a shot here. Shaw's going to... Oh, still hasn't quite... Tries to go for the top hoop, but isn't going to be able to. Wei is going to safely hold that ball for Vassar. I think Shaw really needed to pass there in order to finish that goal, but got a little bit of tunnel vision. The score remains 50-0. Brown in the lead. Wei with the ball. Wei is going to make a pass to number 0, who I don't have, unfortunately. 0 is going to pass it to Finkenberg. Well, actually, I don't know if that's Finkenberg. Back to number 0. That's going to go to Wei. Asawa's going to tackle Wei. 0's going to get the ball. 0 goes for the shot. That's going to be Vassar's first goal of the day. The score is now 50-10. Looks like Flathers is going to be subbing off for Go. Asawa is slowly bringing up the ball for Brown. Asawa's going to pass it to Anitha. Anitha, looking to work that near side, is going to pass it to Go. Go is probably going to get beat out here, but the beater drops their ball. Back to Anitha. Anitha gets the ball. Anitha looking to passes it to Asawa. Asawa's looking to shoot. Dunks it in. That's going to be another goal for Brown. The score is now 60-10. Meanwhile, it looks like Brown has no dodgeballs right now, although Hattori Lindsay's going to be able to kick one back. Wei is running now, looking for that no dodgeballs opportunity. Dine's going to get another B on Naval. Go for the shot. Wei's going to get that shot in. The score is now 60-20. Vassar with another goal. And it looks like Anitha's going to sub for Ahunlu. Asua is slowly bringing up the ball for Brown. Asua's going to pass it to Go. Go is going to pass it to Shaw. Shaw getting pressure is going to pass it to Ahunlu. Ahunlu now getting pressured by beater. Back to Shaw. Shaw to Asua. Asua's looking to dunk. Dunks it on the medium hoop. The score is now 70-20.
That's how we draw the beaters to us, Chasers. That's textbook.
Vassar. And Vassar is going to get a blue card here for delay a game for subbing the ball without restarting it with the keeper. So Wei is going to serve that penalty. That is going to be 1 minute or until Brown scores. Brown is also going to get quad ball back here. Unfortunate mistake by this Vassar chief here. Go is going to start with the quad ball for Brown. And Brown does have dodgeball control now. Go taking the ball up the far side. Go is going to pass it back to Asua. Asua is going to pass it to Ahunlu. Ahunlu's going to pass it to Shaw. Shaw looking for a shot. That is going to go in. Great shot by Shaw there. The score is now 80-20. Brown in the lead.
Off broom.
But you don't need me to tell you that. You have a beautiful scoreboard on this stream. Thank you, Quadball 1.
Designate the ball! You have to designate the dodgeball!
Raskin with the ball, but that's going to go to Chaser number 50. Chaser 50 is going to try to... Oh, and there's going to be a stoppage here of some kind? Looks like there's going to be some ref discussion about what happened there. It seems like... I think Vassar beaters need to be more aggressive. They had some pretty, what I think were easy beats on Brown chasers that they did not take. And if they'd taken them, they probably could have stopped the goal. I think that's the main secret for Vassar. I mean, Brown has a lot of driving threats, and I haven't really seen anyone on Vassar who seemed able to stop it. So I think beaters really need to play a key part in their defense here if they want to stop Brown from continuing to score. Number 50 is going to pick up this quad ball for Vassar. Number 50 looking for the drive, gets tackled by Asua. Asua now has a very quick fast break opportunity, is going to dodge a beat, and Asua is going to get it in on the medium hoop. The score is now 90-20. All right. Raskin with the ball for Vassar. Looks like Vassar's going to make some subs here. Weinstein and Lido back in the game.
10 minutes!
Raskin with the ball. Raskin gets robbed up by Shaw, loses the quad ball. Shaw is going to pick that up. Shaw with the fast break opportunity now. And Shaw is going to get in on the tall hoop. The score is now 100-20. I think Vassar really needs to have a beater up there with their chaser up top because Brown keeps on. That's the second time that Brown was able to wrap up that chaser up top and get a fast break opportunity.
They're trying to silence me. No one's trying to silence you, Vegeta.
And ref is going to call an illegal reset here because the chaser stepped over the keeper line. I personally don't think, this is an official game, but I'm not a fan of this call. It's okay. It's all right. But yeah, Brown is going to get that ball due to illegal reset. I think that's
10 minutes!
Sal with the ball? Sal is going to pass it to Go. Go is not going to be able to get it, but Vassar is going to knock that out of bounds, so that is going to remain with Go ultimately. Ahunlun's actually going to get it. Ahunlun passes to Go. Go with the ball. Passes it to Shaw. Shaw looking to run down that far side. Needs to get past Zhao. Shaw's going to run behind hoops. Shaw looking for the shot. Shot's going to go over, but this is still in bounds. Weinstein is running to get that. Weinstein now with the fast break opportunity. Sai looking at Weinstein, and there's going to be a flag on this play.
Sorry, the problem is this line is going wider than there again. I would say it would never went out of bounds. I apologize.
Okay.
Can we fix this line before the next game?
Yeah. How do we fix the line?
Weinstein's still with the ball. Weinstein's going to get another goal in for Vassar. The score is now 100-30. Sai with the ball for Brown. Sai waiting for the offense to set up is going to pass it to Go. Go working the ball on the far side back to Sai. Sai to Shaw. Shaw looks to take a shot, but I think it's going to pass it back to Sai. Sai looking to make a shot now back to Go. Go is going to dunk it in on that small hoop. That is going to be another goal for Brown. The score is now 110-30. Zhao with the ball, accompanied by beater Lido, is going to pass it to Weinstein on the near side. Weinstein being looked at by Sai. That's going to go to number 8, Logan. Logan bringing up the ball to Weinstein. Weinstein looking behind hoops. Pass it to Zhao. Zhao is not able to quite get hands. Zhao now has hands on it. That's going to go to Logan. Logan's going to get beat out, and Sai's going to safely get that ball for Brown. Sai is looking to run now. Sai needs to get around Zhao. Is able to get around Zhao. Goes for the shot on the top hoop, but is going to miss. That is going to be a turnover to Vassar. I think Sai really needs to pass the ball out there. I think Go was a great I think Go was potentially there as a passing option. Sometimes on those fast breaks, if you have too much pressure, you can't do them alone, and you're going to have to get a friend to help. And it looks like there's going to be a call. There's going to be a discussion here on if beater number 4, Cassius, threw their ball at an ineligible player. If this is the case, then this will be called third dodgeball interference, and the quad ball. Well, I think the quad ball is already in Vassar hands, but I think both dodgeballs will be turned over to Vassar.
I'm not on their bench. I'm just over here. I'm literally not coaching.
Spectators are now being called out for making ref calls, which is a little insane, but this is the game we play sometimes. And there's actually going to be no call on that play. Zhao is going to pass it to Logan. Logan being looked at by Sai. Back to Zhao, who immediately gets beat by Cassius. Number 49 now is going to pass it to Weinstein. Weinstein and Shaw are going to fight for that ball. Shaw is ultimately going to win that ball. Shaw is now looking to run. Gets past number 49. Shaw needs to get past Zhao now. It's going to pass it to Ahunlu. Ahunlu back to Sai. Sai to Ahunlu. Ahunlu's not going to catch it, but Anitha's going to pick it up. Ahunlu now with the ball again is going to pass it to Shaw. Shaw needs to get around 49. Shaw is going to pass it to Akhunlu. Akhunlu goes for the shot, but Weinstein's going to block. Akhunlu's going to get that ball and ultimately get the goal there. Great hustle by Akhunlu there to score another one for Brown. The score is now 120-30. Looks like Akhunlu's going to sub off for Padori. It looks like we've got 99 beating for Vassar now. 99 looks really quick and was able to pick up a dodgeball there. Zhao is going to pass it to number 49. 49 back to Zhao. Zhao being looked at by Sai. Zhao is able to escape though. That pass is going to go to no one. Number 49 is going, not going to be able to pick that up before it rolls out of bounds. Go with the ball for Brown. Pressure by Weinstein. Go is going to pass it to Padori. Padori's going to get beat though. And then Neitha's going to get beat. So Zhao's ultimately going to get that ball for Vassar. Great work by Vassar beaters there to deny Brown the quad ball. Zhao is going to pass it to number 49 on Vassar. Number 49, looked at by Padori, is going to pass it to Weinstein. Weinstein looking for the shot. Shot is going to be called no good. Padori's going to pick that up for Brown. Padori is looking for this fast break opportunity. Is going to need to get around. Passes it off to Sai as Padori gets beat. Sai with the ball now. Looks to Dunk. Dunk is not going to go in. Sai picks it up again. Is going to pass it to Anitha. Anitha's going to get beat. And that's going to be a stop by Vassar there. Great. These Vassar beaters are really stepping up. Great work. Kudos to them.
Hey, let's focus up on defense, right? Focus up.
49 is going to pass it off to Wei. Wei with the ball. Wei is going to pass it to 49. 49 working that far side is going to pass it back to Wei after being pressured by Sai. Now Go is going to pressure Wei. Wei is going to get around that though. Wei now pressured by Sai, goes for the shot. That shot is going to go over and that's going to be a turnover to Brown. Padori starting with the quad ball. It looks like we have DeFabio subbing off on Brown for Chang in the beater game. Aswan now with the quad ball for Brown. Asua is directing the Brown offense. Is going to pass it to Anitha. Anitha back to Asua. Asua looking for a shot, dodges a beat, goes for the dunk on the small hoop. That is going to be another goal for Brown. The score is now 130-30. Asua is going high pressure Wei, going to get the quad ball and go for a shot on the medium hoop, but it's going to be called no good. I think Asua was going to be called beat before. Great hustle play by Asua there, even if it didn't work out. And good job on that Vassar beater for beating out Asua. Looks like we have some beater play here. Diane and Chang are facing off. Wei is going to pass it to number 49. That's luckily not going to be a reset for Vassar, but that was pretty close. 49 bringing the ball up the near side. It's going to pass it to Wei. Wei is going to pass it to number 0, who's not able to catch it. Asua is going to get the ball for Brown. Asua bringing it up slowly. Asua is going to pass it off to Shaw. Shaw looking to get around Wei. Shaw is going to pass it to Anitha. Anitha is going to get beat out. Wei is going to get the ball. Oh, Padori and Wei are going to fight for it. Padori is going to get beat up by Diane. That's safely going to be Vassar's ball. Great defensive stop by Vassar there. Wei slowly bringing up the ball. Is going to pass it to Logan. Logan working the far side. Is going to pass it to 49. 49 being looked at by Asua. Back to Wei. Wei to Logan. This ball looks like it might roll out of bounds though. And that is going to be called boundary. Alright, that ball is going to be called boundary. Brown is going to inbound that ball. And Shaw's going to bring in this ball, just has to get around Wei to get this goal here. Is able to get around Wei, and that's going to be another goal by Brown there.
Who won Brown scored? Who won Brown scored?
If you ideally start getting warmed up, I might go to y'all.
Wait, they actually have one.
All right, Way is bringing up the ball for Vassar. Way's going to pass it to Logan. Logan, looking to run up the far side of the pitch, is going to pass it to Weinstein behind hoops. Weinstein being looked at by Shaw, back to Logan. Logan is going to pass it to number 0, who's going to drop the ball. Aswa is going to pick that up for Brown. Aswa with the fast break now, gets around Way. That's going to be another goal for Brown here. This
18:30.
15-20?
No.
Could have said 20 then. That would be.
What if we just start doing it incorrectly?
Then
Way starting with the ball for Vassar.
Just start. We'll just
Way is going to pass it to number 0. Number 0 back to Way. Way, I think looking for a shot here. Way goes for a pass to Weinstein. Weinstein has a great shot, but Neith is going to block that for Brown. Aswa is looking to run now for Brown. Is going to pass it off to Shaw. Shaw needs to get around Logan. Is going to pass it back to Aswa. Aswa, great position, but is unable to catch the ball. Aswa recovers. Aswa looking to dunk now. Goes for a dunk on the medium hoop. That's going to be another goal for Brown. Looks like Logan is going to be subbing out for number 3, Raskin.
1930!
Looks like Way's going to sub out for Zhao. Weinstein with the ball. Passes it to number 0. Number 0 back to Weinstein. Weinstein to Zhao. Zhao being looked at by Sai. Zhao wrapped up by Sai. Is not able to get a good pass off. Shaw's going to pick that up for Brown. I love him, but I hate him as a ref.
I just need a sub for a red meter. Leave your 1v7.
Start 10 seconds countdown.
We start the 10 second? Okay.
10 seconds.
Looks like we're going to have some
Thank you.
sub called by
Otherwise,
the
you're
ref
just
here.
gonna
I don't know if it's injury or whatever.
10
But
is. I should probably be running this because I was behind.
But yeah, Shaw's going to start with this quad ball for Brown. It doesn't look like... Yeah, Vassar does not have any dodgeballs back, so this could be a no dodgeball look for Brown. Shaw looking to get around Zhao, is able to, gets a score on the medium hoop, and Vassar will have the last possession before flag runner is on pitch. Oh, just kidding. The ref will call it 20 minutes now, which I guess makes sense.
Oh, I can just do.
All right, so our flag runner for today is Stephen Tremple. Brown this year has had great seeking talent, a lot of great seekers. You've got, I mean, Richardson, definitely their best seeker, but besides Richardson, they also have Asua and Park. I don't know much about Vassar's seeking. The score is 170-40. I'm not. I mean, anything can happen in this quad ball game. I sort of can't imagine, though, that Vassar's going to be able to make it back, even if they are able to secure a flag running catch. But regardless, this still will be an exciting game. I'm sort of curious where the teams are going to place their beaters. I think the Vassar team really should not put their dodgeballs on the flag runner, because I have a feeling that Brown's chaser offense will just run over their defense without dodgeball support. And I know that Vassar probably is looking to catch here, but I think that it'll ultimately be worth it more in the long term if they do keep their dodgeballs in the quad ball game. Brown, though, I'm not sure what they're going to do, honestly. I mean, they're in a very comfortable spot in this game right now. I'm sure they love a flag running catch, but also it's not the most important thing to them. So I could see them going either way with their beaters here.
It's a league game. This is not nom.
Yeah, I think if I was in this huddle with Vassar, I would be telling their beaters they need to be more aggressive. I think their chasers need to be more willing to initiate contact too. I think Brown here, they've obviously done very well this game. I think they could be a little more disciplined on offense. they sort of see these no dodgeball. It seems like they're sort of just running into every offense like they have a no dodgeballs opportunity. And when that's not true, they're sort of suffering for it.
Quad ball one. Good job. Quad ball one.
It's such a great time.
It's tried its best.
It's doing so good.
I hate quad ball one.
Sucks so
I
good.
hate it so much.
Apparently, Quad Ball 2 is coming out soon.
No,
Set score is 230. It is 170
Doesn't make
to
me
30
feel
right
better
now.
about it. It still sucks.
I had a game last semester, and there were so many penalties and goals.
They're changing the back end, so it should work better.
They say that.
First off, fantastic
we'll
jump start. Second off, we get a 10-second time.
Oh, just kidding. It looks like we have Logan Packer flag running for us today. Looks like Steven gets the day off. Steven will be with us for another game, but not for this one.
Flag runner.
Oh, right. It looks like we have Cassius starting Seeker for Brown. I think this is going to be Raskin who's going to be starting Seeking for a Vassar.
No, but
Cool.
All right,
We're gonna talk to you anyways.
you will get a 10-second timer for one to
And it
go,
looks
and at
like
that point,
beater for Vassar Guido is going to sit here waiting to beat out that Brown Seeker.
you get
Well, actually, no. That's just where Guido was when when Seeker 4 was hit.
Start the word.
All right, yeah. It looks like Guido isn't going to sit around here waiting to beat Cassius.
7.
All right, Zhao bringing up the ball for Vassar.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Zhao is going to pass out to 0, and our Seekers are released. 0 is going to pass it off to 55. 0 pressured by Sai. Oh, Anitha's going to steal that from Vassar, though. Anitha's going to pass it to Sai. Sai catches the ball, needs to get around Zhao. Sai is called beat, though, very far after the fact. Zhao with the ball
Yeah, these trips become
is going to pass it to number 0. Number 0 back to Zhao. Zhao being looked at by Hattori Lindsay, now playing Chaser. Zhao is going to pass it to number 55. 55 back to Zhao. Zhao back to number 0. Back to 50. Hattori Lindsay is going to steal that, though. Hattori Lindsay is going to get beat out, but Sai is going to pick up the ball for Brown. Sai with the ball is going to pass it to Anita. Anita back to Sai. Sai is going to pass it to Hattori Lindsay, back to Sai. Sai looking for a shot is going to pass it to Ahunlu. Ahunlu looking for a shot now. Goes for a shot in the medium hoop, and that is going to be called good. I think there might have been I think that's going to be called good because of goaltending, perhaps. The score now sits at 170 to 40. Yeah, it looks like both beaters are going to be on the Seekers right now. I'm going to turn to that because that's a little more interesting than the quad ball game at the moment. All right, back to quad ball. Zhao bringing the ball up the far side is going to pass it to Weinstein. Weinstein being looked at by Go. Weinstein looking to dunk. Dunks the ball in the medium hoop. That's going to be another score for Vassar. The score is now 170 to 50. Brown in the lead. Oh yeah, and our set score is 230, by the way. Go with the ball. Looks like Cassie is getting some alone time with our flag runner. Go is going to pass it up to Hattori Lindsay. Hattori Lindsay back to Go. Go is going to pass it to and that's going to go to Pajori. Pajori goes for the shot, but that's not going to go in. Weinstein is going to pick up the ball and dodge a beat. Weinstein's going to get beat out there. I can't really see where the quad ball is. Go is going to pick that up for Brown. Go is going to pass it to Pajori. Pajori is going to pass it back to Go. Brown slowing down. Pajori tries to get around Zhao. Is not really able to. Is going to pass it to Anita. Anita's going to pass it to Hattori Lindsay. Hattori Lindsay goes for a dunk but misses. Pajori is going to pick that up and get the dunk ultimately. The score is now 190 to 40. Brown only needs 4 more goals to win or a flag running catch and a goal. It looks like Vassar's going to make some subs here now. I think that's going to be Gory back in the beater game for Vassar. Number 50 with the ball for Vassar. Number 50 is going to pass it to number 2. Number 2 is going to pass it back to number 50. These Vassar chasers really need to spread out here. Number 50 is going to pass it to number 2, who immediately gets wrapped up by Go. Number 2 is not really able to do much. I think this is ultimately going to be Brown ball. Oh, looks like Wei is going to be able to pick that up. Wei is looking for a shot. It gets a shot on the top hoop. Great hustle play by Wei there to prevent what looks like a bad situation for Vassar. The score is now 190-50. Go bringing up the ball for Brown. Is going to pass it to Badori. And it looks like Shaw for Brown potentially has a catch here. I hope the camera caught that for you folks at home. If this is a catch, then Brown will only need one more game. Brown will only need one more goal to put this game away. Refs are still deciding if this catch is good. Catch has been called good. Brown only needs one more goal to win this game. And Padori does have the quad ball for Brown. So if Padori is able to get the shot in, then we will see Brown win this game. Padori has a lot of great passing options here. Both Go and Hattori Lindsay have a great opportunity to cut to the medium hoop here. We'll see what Brown decides to do. But it seems like Brown, all right, Padori's going to pass it to Hattori Lindsay, who's immediately going to get beat by Gory. Go is going to look to pick that up, but Weinstein's able to steal it. Weinstein's going to pass it to the keeper Wei, and Vassar is going to stop Brown from ending this game. Wei is going to get tackled by Padori. Padori looking to make a shot now. Gets a shot on the top hoop, and that is going to be the end of the game.
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
All right, and Brown is going to win this game 235-50. Thank you for tuning in. Our next game will be UVM versus Middlebury, hopefully starting very shortly. See you then.